Stifel Nicholas. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, McGraw.
Did you have a good time Friday?
Hey, it was a great time.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. It's good to see you.
A little rainy at first, though, I have to admit that. So.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. You're tough enough. You braved the weather and enjoyed it. So everybody had a good time. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for supporting the group. All right, let's get to it. Friday, while you were out golfing, what did the markets do?
Friday, the Dow was up 119 points, closed at 24,581. The first up day after 8 straight down days. For the week, we were down over 500 points, or about 2%. We also saw the biggest outflows in financial stocks, emerging market stocks, and investment-grade bonds in almost 2 years.
All right. That's interesting. Keep an eye on that. What's going on with oil and OPEC?
Well, OPEC decided to raise oil production by 600,000 barrels a day at the low end of what many were expecting, but we will see how it works out in the long run. Oil jumped 4.6% on the news to 68.50, its biggest one-day jump since 2016. Russia and the U.S. are still pushing for more of an increase, but Saudi Arabia is holding back. Saudi Arabia has an extra 2 million barrels a day of spare capacity they could easily pump if they wanted to increase production. We'll see what happens there.
All right, that's OPEC. What about Boeing?
Well, South Korea's military picked Boeing's P-8 Poseidon maritime patrol craft to replace their aging fleet of Lockheed Martin P-3 Orions. Boeing beat out Airbus and Saab for the contract because of its long-range, stronger anti-submarine capabilities. The contract is worth $1.71 billion, so another win for Boeing.
Good news for Boeing. And then GE's been in the news quite a bit. Now what?
Right, GE is close to selling its distributed power division for at least $3 billion. The division makes truck-sized machines, often painted green or orange, to generate electricity in remote places. GE is selling the business to a private equity firm called Advent, who beat out Cummins for the deal. This is the latest step in the plan to try and turn GE around. So hopefully it'll work.
Yeah, all right. And then markets today as we start the week.
Well, as we start the week today, the Dow looks off 180 points as investors are concerned about the trade war heating up. We will get a few economic reports this week, but most eyes and ears will be on the constant back and forth between the trading nations.
It's all about the trade war. Scott Crothers with Stifel Nicholas, thanks for checking in. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.